Thank you, Mike. Tulsa's Homelessness Task Force highlighted 9 recommendations to put into place immediately. The goal is to help ease the city's troubling homeless problem. 2 News Oklahoma senior reporter Justin Ayer found out what the task force wants to pinpoint the most.
At 55 years old, Davey Ramos didn't think he'd ever end up homeless.
Help them, help them grow up, get out of the drugs, start to quit burning the brains out, That's the way they can think with their own God-given brain. But right now they ain't thinking it was the brain, they think it was drugs.
He tells me the lack of education and influx of drugs on the streets are at the forefront of Tulsa's homeless problem. Ramos is a believer that more help's needed, and the city of Tulsa is listening. Mayor Bynum presented the task force's immediate needs, starting with putting people in emergency temporary housing, like hotels if shelters are full. Also, partnering with the Tulsa Housing Authority to create housing preferences for people. Plus, building Tulsa's first low-barrier shelter to have as a backup in case certain individuals can't get into existing shelters. And action step 4 includes adding more space to the Tulsa Day Center so people with pets can come here and still have a place to sleep. The task force would like the Parks and Recreation Department to implement new rules regulating open containers and drinking alcohol in city parks. Steps 6 and 7 deal with tweaked, and in some cases, stricter ordinances involving trespassing on private property and public right-of-way obstruction. The mayor says littering has been a giant issue, especially under bridges and on railroad tracks. In fact, already in the process right now of getting trespassing letters from multiple state and federal agencies to address this issue in Step 8. Lastly, Mayor Bynum will give the directive to Tulsa Police to apply laws consistently, regardless of someone's housing status. Ramos tells me if he could solve the issue himself, he would.
Someday, hopefully, that I will be a voice for the homeless and people that need somebody.
Next steps include actually implementing every action item included on the list. They say it's a complex issue and more items could be expected in the future. In Tulsa, Justin Ayer, 2 News Oklahoma.